All right, collective. Hey, how y'all doing out there tonight? Let's get you a midnight read. Haven't did one of those in a while. Now you know your girl. Hope everything is going well out there in La La Land. Well, let's get it together. Yeah, I'm gonna stick this phone right there. Shane. Alright, Spirit, what you got for these beautiful babies out here in these streets? Now another cup fell over here in my lap. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands. Why am I getting comparison? Because you're looking in the mirror. And I was thinking mirror, mirror on the wall. And the moon. Let me see. Now, air and fire. Ooh, let me see. Now, they do make a good team. I want to say that. They are in opposition as well. You know, because it's the South Node and North Node energy. But if they work together, now we just seen the Queen of Wands. Now we got the King. Now there's some thought behind this action. Now no. You got the little child right here. Now we seeing all of it. It's giving me the element of fire, passion more than anything. And you don't have to be that sign for it to resonate. You know, because we do got the cup down here as well as the Queen of Swords. You know, water sign, air sign, fire sign. Well, let's see. Let's see. What spirit got coming out this time for you today? Let me start out with these. Let me move this out of the way. This so I can see my stuff. We messing with Alice in Wonderland. Hey. Now I look like somebody might be clocking somebody's teeth. You know how they say? And here we have, I wonder what would happen next. You see, she looked like she, I don't know, a reflection. Now, it's ready to adventure, precipice of change, pause before action. Now, you know, I don't know. This is the High Priestess. Now, if you look at the outfit that she got on, it look like a little raincoat. She's a little stylish, too. Now, she do look like she's been crying. Now, what I don't know what she's necessarily, it do look like a little Bible or something. Now, she's also accompanied with the number 2. So she could be the High Priestess. She could. The High Priestess is 2. Okay. Throat chakra. What the hell was she doing in this book? Now, you know, she's astute. I'm just looking at the little crown. This is my Just Judy card. Let me see. All that type of energy, anyway. Stop them falling. Unknown descent, momentum of change. Something is changing. And we got 441. 1441. I just seen that because this is 1 and this is 4. And this is 41. I just seen that number. And I think I was actually doing it for Aries reading as well. And that energy is really prevalent here. And remember, it's just the energy of it. Passion, fire, moxie, bitch, don't F with me. You know, look at her. Like she ready. She about that work. Like she like, I wish you would. Now this is conditionings fall away. Memory no longer define you. Is that a little confirmation going on right there? Now, this is painting the roses red. Covering up the errors. I don't know. It's like, you know, this card really demonstrates that somebody made a mistake, but to rectify it, you know. Now, even though the Queen actually wanted red roses, it's so funny. I just had this reading, and I forget what channel it was for. I forget. I mean, I know what channel it was, but I forget what signs it was for. But it's about the Queen wanted white roses, and other than going out getting white roses, they painted the roses red. You know, and it's so crazy that the Queen is here. And I'm calling her Judge Judy, and ain't no other. You don't want to mess with her, right? And look at her, how she looking. And then we got leadership. Now it could have something to do with leadership, authority. Who's this? Growing up. Wanting to grow and experience. Rejection of perpetual youth. And it's the number 17, which is the star. You know, they didn't want the rejection from the Queen, so they hurry up and painted the roses red. It's almost like fear of authority, fear of being reprimanded. That was a lot that was falling out of there, so I don't know. Now we got 3 cards here. Now I want to be clean. Oh my God. Don't drink the poison. And nature communication. And what's this? Somebody about to have a wake-up call. Now, didn't I say something about comparison? And this is just like that falling card. You can't tell me that ain't her. And look at the red hair. And it's just telling you to don't do things that you know are bad for you, because I'm like, what is this bitch over here doing with this book? You know, those words are spells. Did something wrong because they trying to cover it up. And we got flower energies, fairy energies, and elemental messengers. Now, I really wish I knew what the entirety of the story was in regards to this, but it's been so long. I don't know if I actually ever sat down and watched that. But look at it. She just look devious holding that little gremlin. And look at the red hair on the gremlin. It's almost, and look at him in the water. Now, don't they? What happens to the gremlins when they put it in the water? Don't they? Something happened to them when they get the water. It turned them to little monsters, don't it? Don't that kind of activate them? Remember the movie Gremlins? Let me see. Wait. I didn't know I was coming in here to this. Oh my God. Wait. What happened there? You know, sometimes I could try to put in voice recognition and they never understand my slang. Now it says, what happens to gremlins when they get water thrown on them? I don't know. Let me see. A biological reaction. This happens through a process called pathogenesis, a form of asexual reproduction. Here's how it plays out. Now it says the Mogwai. No, am I reading the right thing? Yeah, okay. Now it says, I guess that's another name for them. If a mogwai gets wet, small balls of fur pop out from its back. These fur balls quickly grow and unfold into new, fully formed mogwai. I don't know if that's the way you pronounce it. These spawn, whatever, are often more mischievous and destructive than the original. Now it says gremlins. If a gremlin gets wet, blisters filled with smaller gremlins erupt onto its back. These new gremlins then burst free and quickly grow to full size. The birthing process can be painful for the spawning gremlin. This rapid multiplication due to water contact is a central element of the gremlin's franchise and constantly portrayed as a dangerous and undesirable consequence. And she done put the bitch in a whole bucket of water. It's like he's submerged. It's almost like she's thinking about it over here. Because we seen the mirror. Look at it. Look. Now, it was so crazy, it was just making me pay attention to the blonde hair, the white hair. Look. And it's almost like, you see the blonde, see how it's blonde and then turned white and it's all white over here? And look at the blonde hair, but damn, it's showing up red now. Right next to the little women. Both of them red. Next to the fire sign. Now this card says, set the course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan. Make sure it's the right direction. And just look at her face. She looks mad. Hmm. 22. Master builder number. Now you could be seeing 222. 27 could be significant. Or 7. 2 and 7. The individuality, the 7th house. Relationships. Let me see. Let's see. I don't know where this is going, y'all. Now you got at the bottom, grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. Yeah. I don't know. What is going on? Let me see. I think I'm going to start with these. Yeah, somebody got some thoughts. And look at them with the paint brushes. Somebody's trying to paint a picture and now look, somebody's trying to cover us up. Now look at 515 showing up right here. Now the mature man is under this. But I wonder what would happen next. And I think they want change. Yeah, and look at all them books behind him. I don't know what she done went into that library and dug out. And it does say pause before action. Precipice for change. What's the number 5? Yeah. You know the lovers is a choice. Now, of course, the lovers represent the lovers, but before anything, it's a choice. A major choice. So let me see. We got thoughts. Let me see. Now, somebody could be scorned by a little relationship. I want to say that. It is kind of showing up. Look at the gift. Let me see 17. And look at the false person and poverty. Coming out together. And you see? It's like they're trying to cover up something. But I don't think they got anything to Wi-Fi. It just automatically pauses. I don't know why it does that. Now the family room is under the gift. It's like somebody's hiding something. That red is really showing up, y'all. It's the 8th house. Sometimes, you know, the 8th house is relationships, mystery, other people's money, inheritance and all that good stuff. But I don't know. Let me see. I think I need to pull from these cards. there's something about comparison. But I don't know. Feel like she's being bullied? Embarrassment, gossip. And it also says unwillingness. Look at the marriage. Right up under the lovers. And it's the number 6. Well, damn, Spirit, what's going on? And just know I'm not laughing at anybody. The robbery as well as triumph is showing up. So what is these 2 cards right here? Is somebody trying to pay somebody to do something? To mess with somebody's dreams? Or they may even be suggesting that whatever you're trying to do, can you sleep at night? I don't know. I'm taking both of those. Now this crazy, it says, know where you wish to go. Have a plan. Right direction. That shit say poverty. Now, I want to say that this could be a law library over here. Somebody could be trying to research, some information to get rid of whatever this situation is, this bully. It could be a marriage, some type of contract. It could be, trying to find a loophole of sorts. Could be got Judge Judy down here. Now, it's kind of odd that the lovers in the marriage. Now, sometimes I guess you can see this as the lovers too. Sweet love, couple, dependency. Key 33, 8th house, 8 pentacles. You see? 44. Documentation. She's looking over something. Cross the bear. Right down there, marriage and the lovers. Now we got 33 and 43. South node and north node energy. It's so crazy. Now I did say it in regards to fire and air, but it can be anyone's. Because it's showing up here. South node, north node energy. Now, it's making me pay attention to this cross the bear in regards to whatever this area is or whatever somebody trying to cover up. I see the 36 to the 37. Somebody trying to pay somebody to do something, but it's almost like somebody don't want to do it. Leadership. It is the King of Wands. You know, he does represent the ego, even though it should be Aries, but they say that Leo, you know, he leading the, I mean, I don't, shit. I guess it could be either one of them. Now you have the key showing up here. And what's that on the other side? The clover. Master teacher. Let me see. Now I actually want to look at what 515 is talking about. Ooh. You got the mask. Now you can be seeing 444, the 44 there and 4 here. And then we have the Ouroboros, the 8th house. Right next to the false person. Wow. I forget what this card is about. Ooh. Yeah, my thing won't fall off. I think so. I think I'm going to use it. Let me see what's going on. I'm going to use those, y'all. You might tell me something. You might want to say something. And remember, I only tell you what resonates, leave the rest. Now, where did I put that little book at? Oh. I forgot with this card. I think, is this a choice? No. I don't know. I forget what it said. But we do see the sun and the moon. It's a portal. It's a door. Choose where you want to go. The hell of heaven. Listen, you know, because you do have poverty, and do you have somebody, you know, sleeping peacefully? I don't know. Or is they sleeping outside? That ain't what it say though. Say sweet dreams. I don't know. Rockabye baby. It's giving me set it off. Now this is the mask. It's telling you to look deep into your soul. For whose amusement do you play? I balance the contradictions and encompass the opposites. All this over here. Because this is somebody trying to bribe somebody. And you know, the leadership, you know, even though it's not the emperor, it would have been so much clearer if it would have been an emperor out there. But it is for emperor energy, leadership. Aries, it says leadership on the card. And you got Judge Judy. Alright, now it says, I project your emotions or hide them. When I land to your right, I bring joy to light. But if my presence is to your left, then melancholy is in sight. Now, it's the last card, so I guess it's to the right. Now it says, when I land to the right, I bring joy to light, but if my presence is to the left, melancholy is in sight. I can be the face to the suit. I can be the face to suit any occasion. All parts I can play, the truth or disguise. I am your creation. Now this robbery is definitely showing up. Look at that. Somebody wants some keys, but they disturbed by something. Child, what is going on? Let me see. I'm gonna pull from these cards. Let me see. Yeah, let me pull from them. Ooh. Oh, they want war. With 22. Right there, and it set the course. That's 22. Told you that bitch is mad. Now, it might got something to do with a house, a home, or something like that right there, or somebody's stability. I don't want to say mental stability as well. But I'm just wondering. I just feel like somebody is being bullied. Some could have been exposed. Because, covering up the errors. Let me see. Yeah. 44. Now we done seen 22, 33, 44, and 55. Now that is transits. Communication. And that's what wanted to really make the third house. People, places, things. But change is here. And also the South Node. But let me do it one more time. We're going to pay attention to the, what was it? Communication. Somebody need to review something. Retrograde. We know that the lines of communication get crossed. Energy is never destroyed. It's going somewhere. But the first house is here. Which is giving me Aries energy. Right there with the Aries, the leadership. Let's see. And he got his ruling planet right there. The bitch ain't playing. Strawberry. It's Starseed. And the black square. Okay, I don't know how exactly. Now I got land back at the bottom of the deck. Now the snack. Doing this. Influencer and shadow. And it really is giving me this black square. Now all this influence fell over here on this over here. Influencer and shadow. But it's a starseed. Now, but I don't know. Maybe this is the fucking, false person. Shadow. Or it could be your own shadow. Now, somebody bullying a star seed? Because it is with 44, because that's North Node energy. Spirit, show me clear white place. What is this black square? I don't know. What the hell is going on? I'm going to get to the root of this now. The finest of the fine, the babblers of the babes, I don't know. You are delicious, talented, and cute to boot. The triple threat. Please carry on and show the world how it's done. But why do I feel like? And I told you I got comparison. Somebody is really threatened by you. And why do I feel like it's all in their fucking head? Wow. Alright, Spirit, show me to it. Now, and then land back at the bottom. What? See how this is. Let me see. Land back. Now, I just want to read this. Because, this could be on a larger scale in regards to spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? Because it says, drawing this card is a reminder to recognize, acknowledge, and reestablish indigenous peoples' political and economic control over the land that belonged to them before colonization. And it says, how do you support indigenous rights? You can start by making contributions that support the preservation of languages and traditions by ensuring food sovereignty, housing, and clean air and water. That is your commitment to dismantling white supremacy and the harms arising from capitalism and from genocide of indigenous people everywhere. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because these people do represent people that's in charge. And the bully. They bullying the starseeds. The fucking bitch. They want to be us. I'm talking about bad. It's like, oh my God. And look at the cross to bear. Like painting the roses red. Now, I wonder why the marriage card is here, though. Yeah, well, the warfare is in regards to masculine and feminine energy. The woman is the true ruler. And I don't say that to be, a man chauvinistic pig. That's why they keep the gender wars going on. They got everybody at war. I have never in my life seen the diaspora wars like they are today. Now somebody is paying somebody to do something. Of course they is. As always. The only thing I wonder is, at this time, it's like, why did they kick the Latinos to the curb? I don't know. Maybe because they voted for Trump. And those people over there in Africa, you talk about the Bible is, yeah. And they really messed up with the program. And I mean that with the best. And I don't mean for all of them. I know all of them don't have the mindset, but a lot of them do. And I want to say, I want to even narrow it down a little bit more to Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia. I think, yeah, they're a big problem. Some of them. Well, damn. Like a whole snack. What in the world? Oh, did I read the black square? Let me see. Now the star seed. It says you aren't from here, but you live here. Existing while being embodied in a human vessel can feel like being trapped in a flesh prison, which sucks. But at least you have superpowers. Try to enjoy this Earth school as much as you can. The aliens aren't coming to help you. They are you. They're already here. God, spirit is. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I don't even know who need to hear it. Well, boy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now the shadow. Now this is telling you to deal with your demons before they deal with you. And that's the bully. They came out together. And you got that book over there. You wonder what would happen next. Now, you could be learning something. I don't know what the hell you're doing. But standing up for yourself. Standing up against the bully. I think it has a lot to do with this. It showed up. And the middle finger is after that. To the Pharaoh. And the red flag was after that. I don't want to go no more. Take control. You know, but some people some people just don't want to do it. They want to stay stuck. They want to hold on to the founding fathers that ain't found nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me see. Now, the black square. Apparently, you are only down for doing the bare minimum during an incredibly insignificant time to stand up and advocate for human rights. Drawing this card reminds you that your action needs not to be just performative. They must be based on real knowledge that includes follow-through, both online and in real life. And it says you don't have to be on the front lines, but at this point in history, you can't be silent either. And by all means, this is not about sacrificing yourself for nobody else. Y'all better open up your eyes and see what's going on around you. I done told you that they're going to replace the Latinos with Africans. This is insane. Now it made me think about this girl was talking about, because they was talking about boycotting African braided shops. I do my own hair. I don't know. Anyway, she was talking about she was saying that Nigerian girl talking about they can boycott that, but doctors need to not give them any service. Child, don't nobody want to go to them doctors. They ain't got no business working on us. No way. But wait till y'all find out what they've been doing, because it's about to come out. Y'all need to go over there and look at the redacted channel. They gonna keep you. Yeah, because that's the false person. Now, of course, it could be your own shadow as well, because the shadow is fear. You know, this card is a choice. This cross the bear. You know, and this could be a contract. Instead of trying to paint the roses red, you know, painting a picture, trying to make it look different. That could be, you know, the opposition. Trying to cover it up, paint a different picture with thoughts. I just showed y'all a picture today of how they. Let me show you. It's paper genocide. I don't think people really understand. This shit is not about love and light. This is damn war. This is not about turning the other cheek and letting the damn Jesus take the wheel. Ain't no Jesus coming back. It's up to you to wake up. Let me see. Damn, spirit is deep. Where is that? Where is that? Y'all think it's a game. And all these people that you read about in these books that they done made white, that ain't white. All these artifacts and all these bones and stuff they digging up is lies. Life starting the first existing in Africa. Who can prove that? Who can prove that? No damn body. Bones biodegrade. What is it, 300 years? Y'all believe anything that they dig up, anything they bring to the surface. Oh, the Pope found the old text. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure he did. Look at Michael Jackson right there, an old white man. Now you look it up, because the picture is not really showing up on how I can see it. But I'm talking about that's a whole white man with red lips. Yeah, they got a couple of black pictures of them still. But it's time. We know that all these things change. Just like the Indians became how you say it? Malagos. How you say it? Your Martin Luther King, your Malcolm X's, and all that. Yeah. And keep on holding on to the lies. Now let me see. Keep on holding on to the lies. Gatekeepers. What is going on, Spirit? Now, I am looking at this. This is telling you to surrender and welcome change. With this square, which we know is tough. And the sun, with self-expression. And we got Chiron, hurt and heal. supposed to heal from anything that's consistent. It's impossible, right? Deal with your shadows. And sometimes your shadows is just the false people. That's showing up as a friend, but truly the freaking enemy. Like the Democratic Party. They would never ever get a vote. Not from the black community anyway. I don't give a damn who they put in office. They would never get it. Now the sun is coming out again. Children of the sun. And justice is here. With Libra, the ninth house in Neptune. Air. Right here on Aries. I told you, didn't I say it's fire and air? This is the energy. Dreams and transcendence. Spiritual growth. Right here in the year of the frickin' 9. Now Spirit say you out here looking like a whole snack. They want to suck your blood. What are they, bro? They want to eat you up. Yeah, he looking like a whole snack. I wonder why they came out there like that. I don't get it. It does have the sweet dreams too. I don't know. I really don't know, y'all. I don't know why this snack came out there like that. That's crazy. I don't know. The justice is here. I wonder why the light shine up like that right there. Why it's like that? Is that better? I don't know, y'all. Whatever. Alright, let me see. Let's pull a little bit of tarot. I think I had enough. And that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This is you standing up for yourself against this capitalist society that see you as a whole snack. And we got Buddha. Regret, refusing to see, missed opportunities. You know, but you're thinking about the past. Better be detaching. Let's see. Foresight. Moving forward, travels, abroad, foreign lands, planning, self-confidence, beliefs. Ten of Swords. The Lovers. I'm all right here on the Lovers. The Choice card. Transit. Let me see what this transit card is talking about. I want to see what the challenge is. because it's 55. And we got these endings with this feeling stabbed in the back. But the Two of Cups is nice. You know? Wholeness. Now this is partnership. This ain't even the Lover's card. The Lover's card is choices. That's partnership. Let me see. This is crazy. Now, the action is this situation is in flux, and the surrounding conditions are changing. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personal or economic conditions. You are not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes and dance with fate. People that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time or it may be a short. Pithy and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. There is no volume control on this card. Energy. Okay. There is no volume control on this card's energy. Transits may trigger a small change in the personal around you, or it could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. And it says you have choices, though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. Now, the challenge is wild cards are in play. You are not in control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. Now, the gift is, even though life is an ever-moving circus, and you do not control the people and the events transiting your life, know that you are in complete control of your response to the transits. Choose wisely, my darling. Now, of course, I added the choose wisely, my darling, in that. I mean, my darling in that. I did say choose wisely, though. Now, listen. There's some money coming. Alright, we know it's all about money, but we got all this money coming up. 10 Pentacles, 7 Pentacles, 8 Pentacles. Now this, damn, I forgot about these cards over here, but I guess Spirit wanted like that, so I'm gonna leave it. Now this is telling you stand up for yourself, as well as the Strength card. I sure forgot they were sitting there. I wonder what 404 is, even though there was irrelevant. I just wonder what it is in that book. Now it looks like we got at the poverty card, and there's the poverty and the sun. I look like somebody gonna see the light on something. Now, of course, source energy does, tell you to reflect on your emotions, self-esteem, solar plexus. But remember, I want you to do a 404. And I'm going to lay down. Angelic support. Synchronicities is all around you. And it says there is a rush of angel activity around you. You are being supported and upheld by the divine. Your prayers are heard and you are receiving messages and answers everywhere you look. Keep close watch for your angel signs. I'm still stuck on that snack though, y'all. Now we got the star under Buddha. Let me see. And we got the 5. The hermit. Hierophant. Yeah. Hurting him. This man with this library, this Mars, yeah. It's all right there. It's all right there. And he's right up under the shadow. You can call him the Pope. Government. Leadership. Authority. Schools, jobs, businesses. Now you got the 2 of Wands looking at him with a choice. 2 paths. You can go along to get along, or you can stand up to it. And you got the 10 with transits, the sun. It's not the relationships. I think family is really at play. Yeah. Now somebody can really look at all this in your own personal life. You know, that marriage is right there. The family is. But something is being born. Could be somebody new. Now we got the Fool on this side and the Hangman on this side. They'll tell you to choose wisely. Hangman. Thinks about it. 12. Introspection. Right now, poverty and conflict. External conflict. Stand up for yourself. World. I like it. That's the encore. Spirits and rest. Because this is just like good. Sweet dreams. And sometimes, you know, just like I was just talking about not voting for the Democrats no more. Pulling your energy back, boo. Can't feed the beast that's trying to kill you. They see you like a whole snack. I don't know what that is talking about. Let me see
So I think I want to close it out with these little cards.
I don't know what the other deck is. And it's just I'm gonna close it out with these. What is it? I didn't know it was that many. Let's see. Let's try to close it out with something good. And some angel numbers. Angel cards. My nose itching. Now this is telling you to share your gifts. It's time to stop procrastinating. I don't know which one it needs to be. Alright. And breathe deeply and listen to your body. I think that has something to do with synchronicity. Something's coming. Somebody's about to have a baby. Yeah. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. Now, it got something to do with rest as well. But yeah, because sometimes this is a baby. Yeah. Now this is telling you to be a natural beauty. Somebody is looking good. I don't know. Alright. You can take that for whatever you want to take it for. Assistance. That's just like, anticipation. It's making me wait. What procrastination? That's crazy, right? We're gonna do that again. But what's this? Something that is, look at the transit and transition. Something is coming. A changing. Now you got reach. And permission. And I'm also looking at potential and fearlessness. Now, this is a sunflower. Now, whatever you want to reach for, and like you got permission. Huh. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know, y'all. I'm looking at all the cards. Air. Say something. I don't know. Somebody is back there trying to pay somebody. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't figure it out now. Maybe you know. Maybe this will help me. Now it says you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow your insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Right there on Share Your Gift. Gabrielle. And you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask that you relax and feel safe. I guess this is you got permission to rest. Or even where you want to go. As long as you're going in the right direction. What is that? The right way. Now this conflict is with this I don't know, y'all. I was gonna say do the right thing. And we also have spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective, okay? Alright? And when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a seat soft bath, or a pedicure. You know? Yeah. That is your message. That was kind of funny. You can piece it together how you will. But I'm going to bed. Or to look at TV. Good night. Hit the like button. And I'll see you later.